It's time for Movies Preview at 5 Star, a resume of the upcoming 3 movies to be shown right here at the 5 Star Cinema on the premises of the 5 Star Premier Residences of Dallas, Texas. I'm Dr. Mel Ginsberg, spokesperson for the movie committee of 5 Star, and today we'll be looking at the resumes for the movies to be shown on Saturday, September the 28th, Sunday, September the 29th, and yes, it's October, Wednesday, October the 2nd. So now, let's get to those resumes. On Saturdays, we have Old, New, or Whatever. And on Saturday, September the 28th, we will be showing the war movie Midway. It came out in 2019. It lasts 2 hours and 18 minutes. Its director is Richard Emmerich. It's described as war, action, and poignant. It stars Eric Eckert as Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Doolittle, Dennis Quaid as Vice Admiral William Bull Halsey, Woody Harrelson as Admiral Chester Nimitz, also Jeffrey Blake as Commander John Ford. That's right, the director John Ford was out there filming the war. Also Ed Skrein, Patrick Wilson, Luke Evans, and Mandy Moore. And now let's get to the resume for Midway. On December 7th, 1941, Japanese forces launched a devastating attack on Pearl Harbor, the United States naval base in Hawaii. 6 months later, the Battle of Midway commences on June the 4th, 1942, as the Japanese Navy once again plans a strike against American ships in the Pacific. For the next 3 days, the United States Navy and a squad of brave fighter pilots engaged the enemy in one of the most important and decisive battles of World War II. And you can see that battle on Sunday, September 28th, with a matinee performance at 2 o'clock and an evening performance at 7:15. And now let's get over to our Sunday movie. Again, Sunday is Old, New, or Whatever. And this coming Sunday, one of the most honored movies of all time. It's West Side Story. Now, this is the 1961 version, not the 2021 version. This is the one from 1961. It lasts 2 hours and 52 minutes. Its directors were Jerome Robbins and Robert Wise. Robbins did the dances, Robert Wise did the rest of it. The music is by Leonard Bernstein. The lyrics are by Stephen Sondheim. The movie stars Rita Moreno in her Academy Award performance, Natalie Wood, Richard Beymer, George Chakiris in his Academy Award performance, and Russ Tamblyn. And now, the resume for the 1961 movie West Side Story. A musical in which a modern-day Romeo and Juliet are involved in New York City's street gangs. On the harsh streets of the Upper West Side, 2 gangs battle for control of the turf. The situation becomes complicated when a gang member falls in love with a rival's sister. Released on October 18, 1961 through United Artists, the film received praise from critics and viewers and became the highest grossing film of 1961. It was nominated for 11 Academy Awards and won 10 of those nominations, including Best Picture, Best Co-Directors, and Best Supporting Actress and Best Supporting Actor. Those were Rita Moreno and George Chakiris. It became the record holder for the most Oscars won by a musical. West Side Story is regarded as one of the greatest musicals filmed of all time. And of course, it's based overall on the story of Romeo and Juliet. West Side Story will be seen on Sunday, September the 29th, with a matinee performance at 2 o'clock and an evening performance at 7:15. And now let's get to our classic movies. On Wednesday, October the 2nd, will be our first classic movie of the month of October. And the theme is The Great Movie Investigators. That's right, that's our theme for the month of October. And our first movie is Bullitt. It came out in 1968. It lasts 1 hour and 53 minutes. The director is Peter Yates. It's described as an action thriller. And here is the cast. Steve McQueen, Robert Vaughn, Jacqueline Bisset, Don Gordon, Simon Oakland, Dick Tayback, Norman Fell, Academy Award winner Robert Duvall, and Pat Pinella. It won the Academy Award for Best Film Editing, so this is also an Academy Award movie. I actually think that a Film Editing Award is a very important award. That's my opinion, because that's the guy who puts the movie together. Anyway, here is the resume for the movie Bullitt. Senator Walter Chambers, Robert Vaughn, is aiming to take down mob boss Pete Ross, Dick Tayback, with the help of testimony from the criminal's hothead brother Johnny, Pat Pinella, who is in protective custody in San Francisco under the watch of Police Lieutenant Frank Bullitt, Steve McQueen. When a pair of mob hitmen enter the scene, Bullitt follows their trail through a maze of complications and double crosses. This thriller includes one of the most famous car chases ever filmed, and you can see that car chase along with the rest of the movie on Wednesday, October the 2nd, with a single performance, the program starting at 7:15 p.m. And now, let's recap. On Saturday, September the 28th, the movie is Midway, the war movie, the turning point of World War II in the Pacific. On Sunday, September the 29th, is the 1961 winner of 10 Academy Awards, West Side Story. And on Wednesday, October the 2nd, it's our first classic movie for the month of October. It's The Great Movie Investigators, and the movie is Bullitt, starring Steve McQueen. And for the past few minutes, you have been watching Movies Preview at 5 Star. While Channel 80 is dark, Movies Preview at 5 Star can be accessed on YouTube. When searching on YouTube, type in Premier Residences of Dallas. That's 4 separate words. Premier Residences of Dallas. Premier Residences of Dallas. That's what you type in the search bar on YouTube. A new show is posted every Thursday, and information for a movie playing on a particular day will be on the daily schedule by the Elevators. And you can consult our monthly schedule, which also features a brief synopsis of each movie. Movies Preview at 5 Star is recorded live and is co-produced by Ebony Gonzalez and Arnie Renteria. For the movie committee at the 5 Star Premier Residences of Dallas, this is Dr. Mel Ginsberg. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at the movies.